We are on a small little lake in New York, western New York. It's only a few acres big, but the end of trout season's nearing, and it's a short commute from where I live, so I figured I'd get out and try to get some trout before the season ends. I'm just slow trolling flies like I normally do, and hopefully I get something. I've had good luck in this lake ice fishing. There's brook trout in here. There's rainbow trout and brown trout. It is stocked by the state, so it offers a good variety. So with some luck, I'll catch something. If I do, I may take it home and smoke it. We got one. We gotta get him out of these weeds. These fish are just hanging in the shallows. Oh yeah. We got a beautiful male brook trout here. Alright, it's super slippery, but super beautiful. Boom. Look how pretty he is. Male colors. Fall colors. I think we're going to take him home to smoke. All these big male brookies are sitting in this channel, just kind of duking it out as they get ready to spawn. Can't get another one out of here. Oh. There we go. This is so pretty. So slippery. So slippery, but big bowls. Look at these big bowls. I don't even need to take the canoe out, they're all right here. It's a pretty fish. Let's let them go. And there he goes. When I put in, and I was going through this little channel with my canoe, I could literally see them all. So I had to come back, get my jacket on, or my sweatshirt, and I forgot my flies. So I decided to hit this a little bit harder, and it's been working because they're all just hanging out here. And I just got that guy on this tiny little Little bead head. It's like a micro woolly bugger. Got another one. This little channel's just loaded with them. It's crazy. Uh-oh. Oh, he got caught up. And I lost him. And I lost my fly. It's the dangers of fishing all these weeds. When I fish these shallows and these weed beds, that's where they're all hanging out. Oh, here we go. This one's actually fighting better. This one's strong. Alright. Oh, this one's beautiful. This one is so pretty. Look how pretty this is. And the blue. Alright, let's let this one go. I tell you what, brook trout in fall, there isn't a prettier fish. At least in New York. Okay, now that I've drifted into the shore, I need to get out. But this is all I'm using. Just a little, tiny little beadhead mini woolly bugger. Okay, let's get out of here. There we go. This will be the last one, and then we will head out. These weeds are just teeming with them. I don't want to get them in these weeds. Come on. Right. Another beautiful meal. Out, wet my hands. This guy's got some jaws on him now. that was my last one. It's getting late. I still gotta drive home. What a fun little outing. Lots of them. They're all stockers, but they're beautiful. And for being an hour away from Buffalo, like it's a fun little excursion. There's just tons in here. It's just loaded. It's all in these little weedy pockets. Fun little day. Sun's shining. It's beautiful. Hey, land 4. Could probably keep going. Just smash them, but gonna save them for another day. I'll save them for ice fishing season. And I did keep that one. I took some time and put them on ice since they're so close to the parking lot. I'm gonna smoke him. I've never eaten brook trout, so this will be my first go at it. And yeah, if they were a wild fish, I wouldn't keep them, but since they're just stockers, I'll take them home and I'll smoke them up. You know, people say that brook trout are the best tasting fish, so at least freshwater fish or New York State fish. So we will find out, but more to come. I actually record the process of smoking. But again, fun little adventure. I've only spent not even 2 hours on the water. And we got a lot of fish out of it. Beautiful fish too. Alright, welcome to my humble abode. We're going to do the prep work to smoke this brook trout. I've never smoked brook trout, but I've smoked lots of salmon. It's actually one of my favorite things to do is actually smoke salmon. So we're going to brine it tonight. Step 1. Tomorrow morning we're going to air dry it. And then we're going to smoke it. But the brine is pretty simple. It's just a quart of water. It is a 1/3 cup of diamond crystal kosher salt and a cup of brown sugar. So I've cleaned the fish, I've sliced it, it's soaking in ice water right now, and we're gonna throw the brine in it and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight, and then tomorrow we'll come back with the next steps. But fun fact too, see this? This is actually my first canoe. This is a Grumman, a 1980 Grumman, 16-foot ABS. This thing was a beast. I called it Soldier Boy because this thing weighed a ton. It weighed 70 pounds. And as I've upgraded my canoes, I'm like, I can't let this is like a relic, right? It's part of history. Grumman doesn't make canoes anymore. So I made it into a shelf. I cut it in half, added some shelves to it, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my my pride possessions. So that's where it began. The Grumman I bought off a fake Facebook marketplace, and now it's sitting in my apartment as a shelf. But let's get to the brining of the fish. Let's do this. Okay, I mixed the water, sea salt, and brown sugar into a little bowl, and I mixed it really well so all dilutes. And I cut the trout into little thin sections. And for one fish, a quart is enough. Sometimes when I do a lot of salmon, I'll double up the batch, but you want to make sure it's all submerged. And I'm gonna put the lid on and let that marinate overnight in the refrigerator. I'm gonna make sure all the meat is down. Tell you what, beautiful fish. Thankful to this fish for giving me this bounty. soak. It'll soak overnight, and then tomorrow it'll soak overnight, and then tomorrow we will air dry before we throw it on the smoker. Okay, we soaked it overnight for about 12 hours. You need at least 4 hours. Larger pieces of trout, probably 8 hours. And sometimes if you're doing a really thick piece of king salmon, you may need to brine it for at least 36 hours. We're going to rinse it off right now and place it on the sheet. Then we need to put it in a cool place, at least 60 degrees or cooler, to let it dry. Drying it is a very important step because it allows the fish to develop a shiny skin called pellicle. This is a lacquer-like layer on top of the fish. It seals it and offers a sticky surface for which the smoke can adhere to the fish, so it'll make it smokier and yummier. Okay, the trout's on the smoker. We did slick the skin with a little oil, olive oil, just so it doesn't stick. And we're going to start super low in terms of heat, 140 degrees. Sometimes if you cook salmon or trout too quickly, it'll release that creamy white substance. Just flash fried a piece of salmon, stuff that oozes out. So we're starting at 140 and work our way up to about 170, 175. And a bug just landed in it. Ladybug. Is that good luck? But you can see the shine. That's the pellicle. That's why drying's so important, so you can get that shine off of it. And again, that'll help the smoke flavor stick to it, and it just creates a barrier for keeping it fresh. So 140, we want to get the internal temperature to be about 130, 140. And once we're done, once it hits that point, then we're officially done. It should take, these aren't very big pieces, I'm guessing 2 to 3 hours. Okay, they're done. Only took 2 hours. But the internal temp on the biggest piece right there is 140, which is right where we want to be. So they look good. They look pretty legit. Another option when cooking these is actually every hour just put a little maple syrup on them. But I just wanted to go with the straight fish taste for my first batch of this. So now we got to pull them off, let them cool for an hour. Here you go. Here's the finished product. 2 hours of smoke, 1 hour cooling. I'll vacuum seal it, freeze it. Tastes pretty good. You can see it's pretty flaky. So, not bad. Pretty pleased.